Oh, Merry Christmas. Happy Vlogmas. It is December 13th. Vlogmas number 13. Although in actual Vlogmases, probably 9 for me, something like that. Doing the best I can, man. I'm working a couple jobs. It's craziness, but I'm thankful for all of it. So I want to tell a story of back when I was on TV and had to work Christmas. Not the one that I told earlier. This is another one. That's what happens when you're in TV. You have to work holidays sometimes. It happens. You get a comp day later, so they make it up to you, right? So this one I was particularly cranky because I wanted to have Christmas with my kids. They were living in town in Lubbock, Texas. I was living in Lubbock, Texas. I was the part-time fun dad, but we had to have our show. We had to have our morning show. And so I went and talked to the GM. I'm like, how come we have to have a morning show? Channel 11's not having a morning show on Christmas. And he's like, Mike, they're number one. And if they don't have a show and you have a show, people who've never seen your show have a chance to see your show. I'm like, that's brilliant. So my attitude got better. And so I told my co-anchor, Adrian, not to worry about it. I would take care of the show. She wouldn't have to work, and I would just interview crew members and we would tell Christmas stories. Wait, you haven't met Adrian yet? Well, here she is, the lovely Adrian Tovar. Now, there's a really cool story behind this picture. We went for promotional pictures, and we were goofing off before the actual pictures. And she tugged on my ear, and I did this expression, and the photographer snapped it. And then we did our professional pictures, and this is the one they went with. Probably because it was so representative of the show. I was the goofy weatherman, and she was the adult supervision, definitely. So anyway, just great memories with Adrian. She was my co-anchor. This was 1999, the Christmas I'm going to talk about. I think we were on the air together from like 96 or 97 through 99. So 3-4 years, something like that. Great friends. I was even in her wedding in California. Anyway, another story. So for Christmas, it went down just like I said. I told her to stay home. I gotcha. Take Christmas off. I'll handle the show. And then we had crew members come on, and I sort of interviewed them and asked them about their favorite Christmases and asked them other questions, really hardball questions. We had a real special relationship with the crew. Whenever they had a birthday, I would go buy a cake before the show, and then we would have a birthday party on the show for that particular crew member. It was always really fun. And whenever there was a birthday, I'd always say, make people do stuff for you on your day. So we had a great time. We had a tight-knit group, and that weather job and particularly the morning show really was the most fun job I've ever had, for sure. Now, I've done some cool things since, for sure, as well. But ever since I was a kid, I wanted to be a disc jockey and a weatherman. And it took me the long way around. Glorious results from a misspent youth. But I did eventually become a disc jockey and then the weatherman. So that's my Christmas story. Oh, wait, I didn't finish it. So when we were done with the show, I hightailed it over to my kid's house, and my son Michael, who was 10 at the time, I think, is around 10. It was around 1999. Whenever the Nintendo 64 came out, I guess I should have Googled that myself, I guess. So he got the new Nintendo 64, which is exactly what he wanted. Now, I think it was kind of for the whole family, but really it was for him. And it was just amazing to see Mario running around in 3D. No one had ever seen that before. And, of course, we took turns playing, but mostly Michael played. And I had a great time just watching him. And it turned out to be a wonderful Christmas. So those are my Christmas memories from around 1999, putting the TV in Mike Shaw TV. So I hope your Christmas hustling and bustling is going well. And have a very Merry Christmas and happy Vlogmas.